Welcome back to Partners Dog School. We return back to our puppy Lily, who has been with us the last couple of weeks, working on a variety of different training tasks to improve her puppy manners, the potty training back at home, and her overall positioning with certain obedience commands.
All right, so moving into week 2, kind of what my goals are for Miss Lily right here. The first thing I want to really work on her is just continue shaping her foundational obedience and properly shaping it. One of them being her downs, which this is probably one of the biggest commands that she's really struggling on right now, is just properly going into a down. I want to work on building a little bit more confidence, maybe a little bit more motivation and drive, just to kind of get her to work for us a little bit more, to kind of hold her accountable as well, since she tends to be very avoidant. We kind of work a little bit more on the avoidance. Really just teach her that training is fun, it's not supposed to be bad, and it is make the training more entertaining for her. I definitely want to get her into some socialization with both dogs and people, get her more comfortable. Again, this is another thing that will kind of help her build her confidence up a little bit. Another thing, looking into just kind of checking up on, reactivity, seeing where she lays with that. I know sometimes she'll yip and bark at people randomly at times, so we're going to work on the barking and seeing where she fits with that. A lot of times while shaping the foundational obedience, it can slowly improve it, but we're gonna keep an eye out and kind of see where her triggers. But we'll kind of see how she turns out in a couple of days, see if there's anything else we need to work on that comes up. But those are our goals for week 2.
This is Lena, our senior instructor. She's working with Lily right now. Some of the struggles that we've had with Lily, focusing on the lure so that way she could lure into a down. We have overcame that, which is a great thing. Now Lena is fixing some of her positioning. I think she has some spatial pressure issues, so if you step too close, she'll back off. So we're trying to get her into the right spot for heel. So that's what Lena's working with right now. So at first with Lily, when I brought her into the daycare yard, it was too overwhelming for her, all of the dogs. So now we're introducing her to each dog individually and see if this goes any better. Which so far she's doing great. Hi. But this dog has never been socialized. Come on, come on, let's go. Yes, come on, yay. Thank you. So right now I'm just waiting to see if she has a threshold where she'll get uncomfortable or if she's just gonna start enjoying herself. Come on. Go right, Lily. Come on. Yep, there you go. Come on. Yes, there we go. Well, it's kind of like the dog went from one extreme to the other. So it was super avoidant, super scared. A little bit reactive towards dogs because it was scared. It didn't have any prior socialization with the dog, and now you see it from going to that extreme all the way to the other extreme, which is very invasive, smelling with intensity. It's making some of the dogs uncomfortable to where the dogs are going into a sit.
So recently, besides duration being an issue, place was definitely a little bit more difficult. Positioning, due to the bodily pressure, she would try and just again, the other day when I was working with her, she was sitting so far away, and I was working a lot on trying to fix that. And downs was the other one. So typically when I ask her for a down, she'll, I know she knows the down. She knows the down pretty well. Ask her for the down, she'll kind of just sit and stare at me until I say no. That's when she does the down. So every time I would say no, that's when she did down the second time. So I had to work in patterning into a pressure down. So each time I'd ask her for a down, down. I was gonna use the leash to tell her down means do it right now. Don't do it when I tell you no. So worked on patterning that down, fixing it up a little bit, because that was the only time that she would down when I tell her no, down, good girl. But those are looking a lot nicer too. So another thing I worked on with her, I noticed she's really struggling with, was again, just the jumping in general. Sit. Her engagement looks really well. She keeps in check with me every now and then. Good girl, yeah, Lily. Good. But other than the spatial pressure, she hasn't really been too much of an issue.
2 weeks is up. Lily's ready to go home. Super excited. The owners are gonna love it. The owner's gonna carry through the obedience. I think the patterning is pretty strong as long as we communicate to them what they need to do. Lily is still a little bit reactive, but it's something that the owners can carry through. So they're gonna pick up Lily today. Some things that we're gonna go over in the check-in are working through the reactivity, making sure they get potty training protocols. The owners are gonna be able to learn the foundation and hold the dog accountable. All right, so excited. Emma and I are ready to go back with the owners now and transition Lily home.
This is going to be the most difficult introduction for her, so this will be pretty easier. This will be a little bit easier for you guys when you do approach other people and do greetings like this. Lily, sit. Nope. Good, good girl. Nope, nope. Lily, sit. No. Good. Heel, sit. So I'm doing a series of heel sits. Good girl. Heel, sit. Beautiful, good. Nope. So I'm gonna hold this for a second and I'm gonna free her up. Good girl, good. Hi, good. Lily, free! Go say hi, good girl.
You've been very good. Yes.
I don't think so, nope. So anytime she does that, I'm going to correct her. That completely four off the floor. Nope, nope. Good.
So then off.
Yep.
Because remember, if there's sit, then there's down, means all the.
So one thing. So
and then don't use your hands.
Here's one thing I really
petty.
Want you guys to do. So again, the jumping. I want you guys to pull your hands away. Put them in your pockets, put them behind your back, ignore the dog. So I'll do most of the work. You guys can tell her no or off. But if she's not listening to you guys, I'll do the reinforcement. So I'm going to approach with her again.
Yeah, approach again and start.
Sit.
Do it over and then correct the jumping. Lily, yes, that's when you want to pet. This is when you want to pet. When she's on the ground, like this. Now, when she, nope, I'm going to move my hand away and she's going to give her a correction when she jumps. Now, this is what we want. So we want, what we want more of, yes. Yes. Yes, that's what we want more of. So this is when we give her affection, right? Because then that means she's going to do this more. If you give affection when she's jumping all over you, then that's what you're gonna create more of. We don't want that. So then I'll remove my hands and then she'll probably come back up for more. Nope, good girl, Lily.
That's another thing I really noticed about her is that the first week, especially, she showed a lot of signs of avoidance, like a lot. She absolutely was trying to get out of the training, like, I'm not doing this. And yeah, but I tried not to correct her a lot. But it did take a lot. And so it was just more, there had to be a lot more balance because I felt like I was telling her, no, 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 no.
Any pause up.
But no. If you are stronger with your correction, you're a little bit more louder with the no, a little bit more stronger with leash and collar correction, it's unlikely she'll do it again.
Potty schedule. This is really important for you guys. You need to crack down on this now. Yeah, I know. And you need to be very consistent over the next couple of weeks. And when I mean crack down, I mean like crack down on this, okay? So the dog is not gonna go free roaming in the house on leash when you get home, right? You're gonna take the dog to go to the potty area outside. That's the first thing you're gonna do. If the dog goes potty, then you can bring it inside. Monitored, right? On leash and collar. Okay. Monitored, all right. And so, let's see, so let's say you go outside, it went outside. So say the dog went potty, then it can have free time inside. Okay, on leash. I would do it on leash, just for
the first week, I would definitely leave a leash.
Just because here's the problem. Because if not, what's gonna happen is you're gonna go here and dog is gonna pee or poop or whatever, and then it's gonna come back here and it's gonna be off leash and it's gonna pee and poop. And then you're screwing up what you're trying to accomplish, right? So that's what I'm saying, crack down right now and then you'll be okay. So then if it goes potty, so say it went potty, you're gonna do two things. You're gonna write down the time. So you're gonna go 2 o'clock right here, PM. You're gonna do like a schedule, right? So 2 o'clock it peed, and then I gave it food at noon, right? And then you'll start to realize when I give it food, it can hold it for this long or this long or this long. So you're gonna go at 2. So let's say, all right, back to this, real simple. Crate, It comes leash and collar. Why does it have leash and collar?
In the crate?
Yeah, so you're gonna take it out of the crate on leash and collar.
Okay.
Why?
So we can take her outside.
Right. Remember when you told me in the very beginning about the leash and collar? You said, I let the dog out of the crate and it goes and pees immediately? All right, so remember the step that I told you in the very beginning? I said, use the leash and collar out of the crate, and then take it out of the crate, and we're going straight outside to eliminate that, right? So that's why that's important, okay? So the dog goes potty, and then he gets a little bit of free time in the house. 30, 45 minutes, you know what I mean, whatever you want to do. Depending on how long the dog can hold its bowel, right? Then you're gonna put it back in the crate. Okay? Then you're gonna go back another 2 hours or however long, and you're gonna take the dog outside again. Okay? Now, if you take the dog outside and it does not go potty, then it goes back in the crate and you try again. Okay? And you're gonna do that for the next whenever until the dog is potty trained. You should be able to realize in a couple weeks, okay, well, my dog goes at 2, it goes at 6, it goes at 9, and it holds it, and it goes at 8 in the morning. When you know that, that's when you can start to give your dog more free time in the house, okay? After you get that consistent potty schedule. So you're gonna be playing around with the food schedule and the potty schedule. Play around with that until you get the potty trained dog of your dreams, okay? Towards the end of their transition, both myself and Emma felt that Lily's mom and aunt understood the potty schedule they would be implementing at home and how to continue improving upon her puppy manners, utilizing commands like place and being able to maintain the duration both inside and outside their home, and finally maintaining the rest of the obedience training we had instilled here at our facility. We look forward to hearing a progress report from Mom next week when she comes by for the follow-up lesson. Way to go, Lily.